Shubman Gill in a big boost to Team India before their practice game against the Prime Minister 11 tomorrow, a 2-day practice game which is scheduled to start tomorrow. Shubman Gill finally had a net session. He was batting without any visible discomfort. He also spoke at length in an interaction with the BCCI social media team, where he said that usko jo wo jerk tha, jo gripping issues he expected could happen, didn't happen. So all was well, but Abhishek Nair, the assistant coach, was very tight-lipped on his participation. He said we'll take the call on the morning of the game. So first I'll start with Srini. Srini, Shubman returning, fitness, good signs before the day-night test. I think if he plays tomorrow, only then he becomes eligible for selection. Otherwise, directly bina ping ball match practice ke khilana doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know. I mean, बिना मैच प्रैक्टिस के खिलाना doesn't make sense. But यहाँ 11 का कॉम्बिनेशन है जो ऑलरेडी एक टेस्ट मैच खेला हुआ है. So what
Yeah,
do you do about that? I always believe problem of plenty is a great thing to have.
yeah,
And it's always a nice space to be in. But and it's great to have Shubman back. Australia is where I first where international cricket is concerned, first where I saw him, and that's where I actually began to really love what I was watching. And he was out of his comfort zone, put trial by fire kind of a thing when they sent him to Australia, last minute decision,
yeah,
changed him. He was essentially a middle order batsman, pushed him up the order, made him open. He kind of stuck around, proved his mettle out there, showed some promise. So always good to see Shubman kind of coming back to that space. The question is, where do things stand from an Indian team perspective? And I am saying this as we move closer to the Adelaide Test and we start talking about the potential 11. Rohit and Shubman, these two names, and I'm sure a
yeah,
lot of discussion is going to happen around it.
If he is fit, if he is holding his bat,
yeah.
there could be a scenario where he doesn't play this game, but train with practice bowlers, gets ready, and then plays the test match. So that
Okay.
possibility still stays open, I think, because it is not a very big thing playing this match, because you may just get out in the second ball and you don't get a chance to
Yeah,
bat again. So
yeah.
so that option still stays open, and where he comes in, how he comes in, that probably you are saying we will discuss a little later what the combination
Yeah.
of the 11 should be. Yeah, but as far as I am concerned, he should be batting at number 5.
Rahul's position should not be disturbed now, and Rohit should bat
Okay.
at 3. I know it's not going to happen, but this is what I feel that should happen. And
Okay.
and I was just checking the weather forecast in Canberra for tomorrow. I think tomorrow's day is likely to be a
Rain.
washout. So,
Yeah,
so
rain,
this
rain.
so this 2-day game could just end up being a 1-day game, which can be an absolute farce. So
Yeah,
I would rather prefer the team to have a nice simulated center wicket practice, and or indoor practice even with the pink ball, and see what happens after that. If
yeah,
If Gill can put in 4-5 solid sessions without being in pain,
yeah.
and if maybe India can find a fielding position for him outside the slip, then he gets into the side.